Wake up, Chicago! Sorry. Alright. This is gonna be a new kind of thing on the channel. We got the dastardly Camden.
I like to go by Azov, but Adriel works too. Now, what's your name stranger?
The amazing Allie.
Hi there.
And Bryan.
Thanks.
Sadly, Brian's here.
The editor.
We were forced to invite him.
The editor.
Yeah.
Is this what
we
kind
were
of channel
forced
it
to
is?
invite
You're
him
just gonna
because
shit on the editor for being the editor? Because I'm fine with that, but you guys are fucking assholes.
Whatever.
He's only here because someone accidentally told him we were going to be hanging out.
Yeah, because I don't like confrontation. Alright, this is a podcast.
This isn't about our lives, except they are. So,
Right. Do you want me to explain that story? Get the ball rolling?
Mean?
So I'm Josh, by the way. If this is your first video. Allie, Camden, and I are hanging out at Camden's house,
hey.
and Bryan called me today and was like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Hey, do you have any plans today?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm just hanging out."
Asshole.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, then we should hang out, do some burnt game." I'm like, "Actually, I have plans," because I didn't want to tell him like, "Hey, I'm hanging out at this other guy's house." It's a little rude because then I have to invite him over.
Alright.
Not really.
Fuck off.
That's not how it works.
Now I feel like I'm just a piece of meat that's here.
You can just be like, "Oh, hey, I'm hanging out with my friends. Sorry."
Yeah.
You don't have to invite him.
I know, but I didn't.
I called Cam, and Cam was like,
Okay, you can't look at me.
What?
You have to vocally respond.
Brian, what do you call me? Brian was like, "Hey, yo, Josh said that I can ask you."
No, I didn't.
What? Now you lied to me, Brian.
No, I didn't say you could. Brian, stop walking around. Take a seat.
I'm packing
Take
up my
a knee.
things because I don't feel welcome
Take
here.
your plump rump.
One moment.
We just need your phone. That's all we need.
Yeah, I know. I can go home now.
All right.
my God.
Phone in your ass.
So I'm taking this home.
All right. So this is gonna be the first. What are we gonna?
God, this is-
Brian, are you gonna call this
I know.
BurntCast?
I'm going to call it
What?
BurntCast.
All right. So
It's connected to the goddamn site.
Anyway,
Brian,
Ugh.
stop talking about that. Can you just sit down? Can you stop walking around?
Brian,
You playing Lego?
Brian recently got a pair of legs, and now he just can't stop walking around with them. You know?
Yeah, Brian was actually an amputee.
Yeah.
A little.
That is not true.
Double
little known
amputee.
fact.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
It is true.
Do
Josh,
not
you
listen.
can do your 3 words now if you'd like. This would be a better time to do those 3
You
words.
don't edit
What are you
podcasts.
talking about?
Yeah, there's a few things you can
Brian, I'm not doing that. That was rude, and that's not funny, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian forced me to.
No, I did not!
What? Oh, you're so defensive. You just know what I'm gonna say because you did it. You actually did it.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm mommy.
And I am definitely daddy.
Brian, the day I call you Daddy is the day I'm gonna kill myself.
Alright, let's
Is it
All right,
okay?
let's not make those.
We don't
jokes
need
here.
Logan Paul to be...
What? Logan Paul recorded a dead body. I'm just saying I'm gonna kill myself. That's a difference.
Oh yeah, I learned about that today.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
really
want to talk
messed
about
up.
that? Yeah, that
Oh,
was fucking fucked up.
All right, memes, huh?
Memes?
No, we
It's
were
not
just...
even
We
a
jumped
meme.
off of
That's
Logan
just
Paul
fucked
to
up.
fucking...
Yeah.
No, but seriously, that is worth talking about.
Yeah,
okay?
okay.
Video's number 2 on trending.
To be fair, it's
Really?
been talked to
His
death.
apology
Oh, yeah.
video was number 2 on trending.
Yeah.
The suicide videos, I think, were 4 or 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got 2 million likes.
Okay,
God,
so
yeah.
anyone who doesn't know this story, you should. But so Logan Paul,
it-
brother to Jake Paul, made a video of him on his trip to Japan. Yeah.
In case you don't know who either one of those are, look up Jake Paul and listen to some of his music.
And then
Now-
look up Logan Paul.
Now
No,
you know.
Okay, now you're trying to don't look up his music. Just look up information about him. I do not want to do that to your ears. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I even suggested that.
So, on a
It's
trip
every
to
day,
Japan,
bro.
shut up.
You can't sing on this kind of stuff.
Yes,
On a
you
trip-
actually can.
On a trip to Japan with his friends, Logan Paul visited the Suicide Forest, which is one of the biggest suicide hotspots, quote unquote. in
Don't
the
say
world.
hot spots.
Say
That's
quote
so
unquote.
fucked up.
Okay,
Oh, come and try our paninis.
the place with the highest rate of suicides
In
It's called
Japan.
the Suicide
in like,
Forest,
Japan,
Josh.
or something.
It's not a
I just-
hot spot.
Okay,
It probably has some nice Wi-Fi.
look, I'm so. No, it doesn't.
Look, if anything, it's a cold spot because they're all losing and not getting it.
All right, Allie.
Okay, so he goes there with his friends, and when you go there, there's a trail, and like you're supposed to stay on the trail, and it's like a tour, a self-guided tour through the forest. You're not supposed to leave the trail under any circumstances.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes. I don't know a whole lot about
No,
this.
I got
so
it. I
just,
know.
like,
On the trail, can you see anything? Like, can you see any of, like, the dead
I
people?
don't know. I don't think so.
No,
Well-
I got how it is you get on when you get on the trail, right? It starts off with you going into the woods, and there's this map, and it's a massive map. It shows you the woods, shows you the trails that are open, but there's a warning sign next to the map, and it says, "Do not follow lines of wire because wires lead to dead bodies. People leave wires to themselves so they can be found after they get killed,
Yeah.
or after they kill themselves."
I have a question that I don't mean to be rude.
Yeah.
Can only, like... Okay, this is gonna sound like I'm kidding around.
Is it a cultural thing?
No. Can only, like, special people kill themselves there?
No.
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 It's just like you go there and then you hang yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some say it's kind of creepy, like they don't do it on their own, but that's just phenomenal.
Oh.
Part of the reason, like, it becomes so popular is because the more people that kill themselves there, the more it becomes, like, a place where you kill yourself. So the more people that go there. Yeah,
I got you.
then isn't like you see the bodies from the trail, because I don't think anybody who does that wants to, like, to have their body seen out in the open, so that, like, people... Nobody wants to, like...
They just want to be forgotten. But let me get back to the story, because if you want to know more about the forest, look it up for yourself.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
know a whole lot about it. Fuck.
Okay.
So basically, they go on the trail, and then they leave the trail, like dumbasses.
I don't think they even started on the trail. I'm pretty sure they started off the trail.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
No, they started on the
I'm
trail.
pretty sure they
'cause
got on
you
the
have
trail,
to.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pretty much say I think Logan was like, let's go off the trail and see if we can find a dead body.
Yeah, we didn't watch the video.
That's
But-
usually got taken down, like, a day after.
I saw it. I saw a re-upload of it. It is disgusting. It's
Continue.
one of the-
All right, so basically, they go off the trail, and one of them's like, "Holy shit! I think that's a body," and like, he's recording the entire time. It's edited. It was edited.
Oh
They're
my
like, Holy
God.
shit, Chewbacca!
which means he had two, like, he literally had a second chance to not post it.
Yeah,
Because
he could have
edited
like
the whole
stopped the video, but he didn't.
thing. Or he could have literally edited out that entire part, said he called the police, and then moved on.
Why would he call the police?
No,
You-
just don't listen to Bryan.
No, call the police to retrieve the body.
Yeah.
Don't retrieve the bodies.
Yes, you're supposed to retrieve the bodies.
Not in that forest.
Yes,
I don't think.
yes.
No,
you
you're
are
supposed to report the
You're
bodies.
supposed to
They're
report
supposed
the
to.
bodies.
Oh.
When they come in.
Yeah, no, you don't just, like... They don't leave the bodies there.
I was under the impression that they just did.
No,
Yeah,
the
me
name
too.
of the forest is Suicide Forest because people go there to kill themselves, not
Oh.
because
It's not like a it's not like a
deaths there.
cultural thing that they leave the bodies there. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they
no.
take
Oh,
them
and the
rid of
wire is like, this is where he did
Yeah,
it, but
so
it's
they
not.
found
That's not him. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
no,
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I can-
the wire
I can look
is
it up.
where, like,
I'm
they
gonna
go
look it up.
from.
Yeah.
Let me at least continue with the story. So, basically, they're like, holy shit, it's a body. And then they do something very dumb. They go over to the body. Shit. They go over to the body. And not only do they put it on camera, a dead body on camera,
On YouTube,
on
nonetheless.
YouTube.
A place where you can't say a lot of
Lot of
words.
Okay, but so
Yeah.
not only do they show the dead body in like full, they don't censor it, I don't think. They joke about it. They make suicide jokes
And
in front of the body.
They're on film
Yeah.
laughing at literally
They,
laughing.
I don't know if you mentioned this. Sorry, they did blur the face. luckily.
They did blur,
They
blur
only
the
blurred
face.
the
Yeah, that was it though.
But it's still a corpse.
Imagine-
No, it's terrible. But
Like he
Imagine-
recorded the hands and like he recorded the bags and
Yeah,
he,
the
he was
body.
like one of the lines, and I quote from Logan was, "He's still got stuff in his pockets," recording him while saying it. Unquote.
Imagine you knew the person.
yeah, like imagine.
How much do you want to kill Logan right now?
Yeah, no, that's why people are pissed. Is because imagine you're the family. You just found out over his video. Not
Oh my
because
god,
of
that's so
authorities.
sad.
Well, I don't even because like let's just say the person's wearing other clothing. What if you didn't know at the time? Then you found out later that was my brother
Oh my god.
or that was
Okay.
my like son.
Guys, I'm gonna cry,
Okay,
dude.
let's continue the story. So,
I thought that was it.
whatever happens, it happens. And then, I'm not good at aiming. They leave so they go back, right? And,
Are you recording?
yeah, I'm recording. So they get, like, basically called out by one of the quote-unquote park supervisors. Like, hey, you're not supposed to leave the trail. And Logan basically fakes that he didn't know. And
Does he not report the body?
No, I guess he didn't. I don't know if he said anything. I don't think he did, at least on the video.
I don't think he has to anymore.
When he left the forest, I did see a clip of the video. When he left the forest, an official came up to him and was like, "You're not supposed to go off the trail."
Yeah.
And he acted surprised, but I'm pretty sure he literally told them like, "There's a body in there. We saw a body."
Did they? Okay.
I believe so.
So I don't really know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. From what yeah.
basically, people are like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" on social media, like after the video is uploaded,
yeah.
all that. And so, you know how he responds? He uploads a not demonetized video about the apology that is less than 2 minutes long.
I'm fairly certain I'm pretty sure before that he posted something on Twitter. Because I remember he made 2 different apologies. One was on Twitter, and it didn't mention the suicide victim at all. I'm pretty sure it just mentioned himself like a bunch of times. And then people criticized him for that. Then he uploaded the video.
Yeah, so the video wasn't
God.
demonetized, which means he was making money off of it.
Yeah.
And it reached #1 on trending.
Boogie.
He made $16,000
Yeah.
off that video.
According to Boogie, that's the minimum that he made.
Yeah, according to Boogie
2988.
2988.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
YouTuber.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And
Bet he pockets all of that. Does that, and then that's gonna be his money for his next trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like the island of dolls.
no, he's
and
gonna,
then
go,
he's
to
gonna
he's
steal
gonna
a
go to
doll.
Pompeii and shit on the fucking guys who were killed by the volcano.
What's the island of dolls?
That's cool.
It's
That's
an
cool.
island of dolls.
I want to go there. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
It's an island that's inhabited by dolls.
It's fucking it's creepy.
That's.
It's also in Japan.
Oh, can we talk about this? We just watched a Christmas movie.
Netflix original. By
What's today? The 3rd of January.
Yeah,
so like,
3rd.
it's kind of like a little bit
Nah,
past. It's a little bit past like.
Timely as whole hell. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. Let me talk. It's a little bit past like Christmas time. Like people are starting to be like people are starting to throw away their Christmas trees. We literally just threw yours.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Like yeah,
Nah.
I didn't even put one up.
and we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's freaky. I personally don't like scary kids.
So
and
never
that's
watched
one
The
of
Shining.
I know. There are 4 stories going on, like 4.5, because
Yeah.
technically, like, what's his name?
William Shatner.
William Shatner.
He's like a radio show host in it.
Yeah, technically, like it cuts to him a little bit. It's not actually a bad movie.
Yeah, okay. I feel like... So, you guys remember how, like, a year or 2 ago, people were like, there was, like, a big flare-up about, like, oh, people just signed a deal to make a FNAF movie. Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
FNAF!
No! Shut up. But
Sorry.
it was gonna be made with real animatronics. Like, not CGI. And it sounded pretty cool. I feel like if they did it like that... What was the movie called?
It was a Christmas horror story.
A Christmas Horror Story on Netflix. It is really good.
Yes.
I don't like horror movies, but that was really good, and I felt really like traumatized at the end.
Oh my god.
It actually like tricks you because it seems very low budget. It seems a little bad, but then like it gets really good.
Yeah.
And
It seemed like it was just one of those things you'd see on science fiction theater.
if we talk about like if we continue talking about it, I feel like I might like slip up and say something about the movie that I want people to like go watch by themselves. But personally, I recommend it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
it was.
If we're gonna do movie recommendations, I recently just watched the new Jumanji. I walked in there, and I was like, I've seen the original Jumanji.
You actually went to go see it?
Yeah. I love the original Jumanji.
I'm surprised.
I love that movie so much. Robin Williams. I would honestly say that that's one of his best. That's one of his best. Yes. That I didn't mean to sound rude when I was like yeah. But that's one of his best roles in my opinion.
Yeah.
I went into the new Jumanji wanting to hate that movie, and I couldn't. It's a really good movie.
Really?
Who played it? Who took his role?
Of who?
No.
Isn't it completely different?
It's completely different. Instead of a board game, it's a video game.
Yeah, it notices that kids won't play with board games.
Yeah,
so
so-
it like revamps itself.
so,
Yeah,
it's
but there was
it's
still
a
someone
video game.
trapped inside it, right?
Yeah.
Who played him?
4 people. So
Nick Jonas.
Yeah, Nick.
What? Nick Jonas.
Yeah. Okay.
Now freeze.
I was
Don't go any farther.
No.
into that.
I was told the movie sucked once you see Nick Jonas's face. Like from there on out, it's like you fall off a cliff right there. I honestly really liked it.
Huh. That's
Interesting.
The entire movie is like, it's hilarious. Then you got like a little sad part, and then it's really hilarious again. And
I would ask you like the one question that would determine if it's a good movie, but you haven't seen the movie I would compare it to, which is the Emoji Movie. So I can't ask if it's better.
well,
The Emoji
nothing
Movie.
can ever be better than the Emoji.
That
Movie.
is true.
Actually, the Emoji
Guys.
Movie was one of the worst movies made.
I don't know about that.
Brian.
I've seen the Emoji Movie.
Have you seen it? I haven't, but I know it's very
Nice
good.
job.
Yeah, I've seen the Emoji Movie. I get a test to its greatest. So maybe Jumanji could be a fraction of that awesome. But I can
Well,
hope.
speaking of video games, Mr.
What do you mean speaking of?
All right.
We were talking about video. Okay, I
of
guess
electronics.
Jumanji was a video
Yeah,
game.
speaking of
Okay,
video
I guess we're
games,
switching to video games. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, so we have a person named Josh here who's been having troubles with Skyrim lately.
Okay.
It's okay.
He's gonna tell the glitch to you because he doesn't want to, but I want him to.
Okay, so I played Skyrim for the first. Well, no, technically it's my second time because I was playing through it and I kind of like fell out of it for like 2 months, and then I didn't want to go back to a character that I like forgot about, so I restarted it, and I was having a lot of fun. I was playing they called Red Guards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Sand Warriors.
Yeah. I was playing a Red Guard, and I was doing I had full Dwarven armor, I had the Wuthrod, it was enchanted with the thing that fills soul gems.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, and I had another weapon that I was using, like, it had, like, a really powerful enchantment, but it was, like, one hit, and then, like, you drained the entire enchantment. So I used the Wuthrod to, like, just keep that.
Oh yeah.
So, I had, like, that, like, I don't, like, watch Skyrim videos, so to me, that was, like, my own strategy.
Yeah.
So I was, like, really into it, and, there's a guy in the game called Farkas.
Oh.
For anyone who hasn't played Skyrim, I'm not going to go into who Farkas is. I'm not going to go into that much. The only thing that I need to tell you for this is that I believe you can level up your two-handed weapon.
Fighting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's either that or heavy armor. He does one of those. And you can level that up through him. And there's a glitch in the game where if you do something at a specific time, he'll follow you for like the rest of the game. He follows me through my fast travels. He follows me if I like quit and like go to my earlier save, he's still there. And the problem is, it wouldn't even be that bad if he just attacked me. No. What he does is every time that he gets close to me, it opens up his chat. So like it basically like stuns me. Like I can't do anything. So like I'll just be like walking through a cave and I see Farkas and like I can't attack the Draugr that are like right next to me and I just die instantly. So I had to restart my game.
Josh, if you consider maybe this isn't a glitch, but maybe this is a bend drown situation. You know, it seems like something's haunting your game and it's trying to contact you through Farkas.
Did you buy
What?
this game from a particular man you have never spoken to?
Oh my god. The GameStop I bought it from
Somebody was murdered there.
it disappeared. It
It only
disappeared.
happens if you buy it from a Blockbuster.
And then halfway through the game, Farkas turned to me and said, "Hello, douche." And then I was like, I don't think that's supposed to be in the game, but I continued. I continued wanting to know more, and just so mad about that. I had to interrupt my mediocre joke.
To be fair, all of our jokes are mediocre.
Yeah.
It's okay,
I was like
Josh.
screaming in my house. I freaked out my cat.
Tell
Which
that
one?
story.
No, oh well, I freaked out my cat. His name's Frank.
Tell us about Frank, Josh.
Okay, he's a really cute cat. He's 8 months old, and
Is he actually?
yeah,
Wow, it flies by.
yeah. I know he's really little still. And I love him.
Is he actually so tiny?
Yeah, he's the runt of the litter.
And,
So
he is
he's
also,
really-
retarded.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's what the runt of the litter means.
Allie, are you the runt of this litter?
I am the youngest, so that would make sense.
That
There's no runt.
Oh.
So Allie's the runt of the litter.
And the smallest, and the dumbest. So yeah.
Okay, so I was the run of the litter anyway. Continue.
Well, there's not much to say about my cat. He's really
Well,
cute,
I could
and
say
I love
why
him.
Allie's the run to the litter.
Let's talk about your dog. He's right here.
My dog Jackson. So I had my dog for quite a many euro. I don't know what he is. He's like a mix of like a bunch of different things.
Why
mom-
is
looking at-
every dog like a mutt?
I don't know, but he's looking at me like he's hungry
'cause-
for
look,
blood.
because like all the purebreds are just gonna end up reproducing with non-purebred. Because like if like okay,
That's true.
to own a purebred, you're gonna be higher class, and most higher class people don't want to breed their dogs usually. So then they get them like either they basically
I
take
don't
away the
like
testing.
that.
Yeah, it's weird. The dog world's weird. So a lot of them are just like stray dogs generally, I guess, for reproduce. This is just me guess. I don't know much about the dog world, believe it or not. I don't speak doggo, so I can't ask my Jackson.
You're not a druid.
No, not yet. That'll be my class. I'm gonna go to veterinarian school.
Yeah, if you don't know what they're talking about, we play Dungeons and Dragons.
We play. Bryan tries.
Yeah, and you thought we were cooler than you? Be jealous.
Dab. I dab. I have a chronic dabbing disorder. Wait, did I ever?
Aquatic dabbing disorder?
Did I ever?
Did you just say aquatic?
I meant chronic.
ADD?
Oh,
That's what
okay.
you actually mean by ADD?
Oh yeah. Okay, I have a story to tell actually. One time in math class, I can't remember exactly what happened.
no.
I went up to go to the bathroom, and I was like at the pass because like it's in the back of the room on a cabinet, and my teacher. We have this like weird thing where it's like if you do good enough on tests, you don't have to do the homework. And my teacher went, "Guess what, Camden? You don't have to do homework." And I don't know what's wrong with me. My instinctual reaction was to dab. So I dabbed in front of the entire
Oh my
class.
God.
I do that all the time.
And I just felt so bad. I just walked out of the room. I was.
I have a dabbing Santa Christmas sweater, and I wore it to school. I wore it to school one day, and I'm in college.
That's okay.
I am so today in economics, our teacher told us that like 5 people got a 100 on our test, and she was like, "Stand up if you got a 100." She let us check our grades. I got a 100, so I stood up. I was like one of the only people to stand up because everyone had to check their grades.
Yeah.
And so like no one's phone worked, I guess, and I dabbed, and I'm proud of that.
Why are you?
Why are we going to...
Allie, the game clip. You said that the
Start
game clip was
recording
funny.
again.
Okay.
All right.
So,
sorry about the lacking game.
I have more questions on games because I feel like it.
Okay.
Can you speak louder?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're using one mic.
Jackson.
it's
Get out
already
of the
it's a lot
trash.
better than what we've already been using.
My
but
Jackson is a trash boy, by the way.
what
He
I
likes
was-
to eat trash. Sorry.
what I was gonna ask you. What I was gonna ask you. All right. What I was gonna ask you is, what was your least favorite game that you've played ever?
Least favorite game. I personally.
Okay, Jackson, you're a trash boy right now. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
Technical difficulties. Can you edit
I'll
it
do
out?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sorry.
Jackson, get off me.
My dog likes trash. It's okay, Jackson.
Okay, Jackson, get off me.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're having dog problems.
Doggo feels neglected.
difficulties.
You wanna go outside? Okay, he wants to go outside. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, while Camden does that, I'll answer the question.
Oh, there's a little bit of brown in your jeans, dude.
I love the dog, everyone.
So, my least favorite game? Well, I've played so many games that I don't like because, like, I suck at a lot of games. And, I can see the comments now. Everyone that you've played on Burnt Game? Funny. I'm probably going to comment that when I get home.
You're right, the
Yeah.
You'll beat him to the punch.
Yeah.
You'll be the funniest
You'll
one
be
in the
first.
You'll be the funniest one in the
First.
comments, because you'll be the only one in the comments.
That's true. So, yeah, I'm not really that good at games. Like, shooting games, I'm terrible at. So, what you're seeing right now is not me playing it.
It's mostly me.
Yeah.
Sometimes Bryan.
Me being Allie.
Yeah.
Your name's Bryan.
I'm sorry, Brian's a little slow.
No, Allie is playing the game.
I got you.
That's
You say holding the controller.
So, ooh.
What is this
Okay.
for?
I have a least favorite game because it didn't work, and I spent a good amount of money on it.
I swear to God, if you say Pokemon.
No.
Okay.
I love Pokemon.
I love myself some Pokemon.
Pokemon.
All right,
that's how I
so
say it.
so what is your least favorite game?
So okay, I have a little story that goes along with this. Me and my mom went down to GameStop because I was having like a really bad day in school. So she picked me up from school and she noticed that I had a really bad day, and the two of us went down to a GameStop. And
My mom did that.
And my mom's wonderful.
His mother is delicious.
And so
I'm sorry.
So we go down to a GameStop and she's like, here's like $10. Go to the clearance thing and pick out any game that you'd like, any whatever. And I picked out like 3 games. One of them was Batman Arkham City. Is it Arkham City or Arkham Knight?
There's two, but they're both a game, so I don't know which one you got.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one of them, and I played that a lot. I actually really liked that game.
I liked it too.
I didn't beat it.
You should
because,
Shadow
like,
Mordor. It has the same type of fighting mechanic.
Oh, so just mash triangle.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and
Except it's
fantasy.
X.
It's also fantasy, so.
Or not X, but like whatever that.
So
Yeah, man.
so I got that. I got another game that I forget. And I got Brink. Brink. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Brink. I put it in and it like started up like a tutorial.
And then it broke.
And then it's like our systems are down. They're unavailable for like ever. It was basically like it said it in more of like a actual way.
Yeah, technical
But
terms.
yeah, but it's like we're never fixing this, and you've wasted money.
Oh
And
my
I'm like, what?
For young Joshua.
I was in like 8th grade.
Okay.
So it wasn't like that. Like it wasn't like soul crushing. Like oh my
I
god.
didn't get to play Brink.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to play Brink? Even if you got it working, it's not a good game.
It sucked.
Yeah, the tutorial was not fun.
I got it on PS3
looks like-
when I used to play PS3, which was way back when, because I was an Xbox player.
I don't think the mic's picking you up. Can you stop standing?
No, I actually almost killed myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It sounds like the game did you a favor if it's that bad. I mean, that sucks.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I was just like excited because I'm like, this is awesome. My mom doesn't usually do this kind of stuff, so I wanted to play those games so much.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll get over it.
We got about 5 minutes left in this podcast.
No, we don't. We're doing an hour.
Well, 10 o'clock's about to hit, and Allie has to go home.
Oh, okay. So I have a hypothetical to pose.
Yeah, 28.
I have a hypothetical to pose.
Alright.
I need to use a significant other for this hypothetical.
Use mine.
May I use, alright.
Alistair.
Alistair?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get confused because that's really close to your name.
Well then,
Alright, Tony. So,
that works.
no, I can't.
Tony!
No, I can't use Tony.
Use Bryan.
Adam.
Man, no, I'm not
can use
saying
my
the
name.
name.
Well, you
I'm
wanna
not
use
saying
my-
the name.
Oh.
Saying the person. I don't know Tony well enough to say this.
Alright.
He's my waifu.
Yeah, you could
Just say
use,
waifu.
You could use his.
Alright, so waifu. You love waifu.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I may or may not have a wristband that says I love and then her name. I'm a little cancer. Anyway,
So, okay.
Can't make those jokes either.
Brian, your life's a joke and yet you're on camera. Or on the microphone, so I wouldn't talk. Anyway,
So, waifu, you guys aren't shy. If you're catching my drift, viewers.
okay.
They're not watching, they're listening.
Imagine
Just don't call them viewers.
Listeners?
Imagine if you began, you went down there and waifu had a penis.
Oh.
Damn.
Would that be gay?
This is. Okay, now freeze. It's kind of an awkward conversation.
Josh, they're just
why?
posing the age-old question:
How the-
are traps gay? And that's
Is it gay?
are
The
traps.
penis only accounts for 2.16% of the body. So, no, it's not gay because it is either gay or not gay. It's not kind of gay. And since it's not more than 50% gay, it rounds down to being not gay. Damn. Question answered. I mean, bam.
Wait, do they have balls?
That's a good
We
question.
just got the answer.
Yeah, that was
That's Allie's answer.
that's
We each have individual
statistically
answers.
Correct.
Statistically, traps are not gay.
All right. Here's another.
Statistically,
I have
none of us
another
are
one.
gay.
I have another one. I got this one from Game Grumps. Okay.
Oh.
This one is.
Shout out to Game Grumps.
Yeah. Well, they don't need shout-outs from us. They have 4 million subscribers.
They can
Well,
always
you never
shout
know.
out.
Well, they're still demonetized and probably don't get money.
No,
Alright,
they
shut
get
up.
money. They get money.
All right. So, if you just enjoy sucking dick, like you get no sexual pleasure from it, if you just enjoy sucking dick, is that gay?
I'd say no.
Let's say in this scenario, you're a male and you enjoy sucking dick,
No.
but you get no sexual pleasure. Is that gay?
Is it? Do you really enjoy sucking dick? Then or you just enjoy
What in
sucking?
wait, no. What in context?
Because it seems like you just enjoy sucking.
Yeah, no. And what in context?
I don't know.
What in context
What if it's just-
do you mean gay? Do you mean like they're literally
Homosexual.
Like, they are no. Like I'm asking you. Are you saying
Is
like,
it a gay act to
Yeah.
enjoy sucking dick?
okay? That's okay.
Because like some people will be like doing like this kind of voice. Like that would be like,
Stereotypical.
yeah. So I guess
I
yeah.
mean, technically it's not gay because being gay is enjoying being with other men. You don't enjoy sexually being with another
It's
man.
not true though. I mean, isn't like if you're a male and you're sucking the dick of another male,
if you're a male and you use a dildo,
Yeah.
That's
Is
just
that-
experimentation.
that is not
Depe-
gay. I will
okay.
not say that.
There's no
It
hormones
depends.
attached to that.
I say it depends on what type of
Oh.
if the dildo is shaped like a dick and you enjoy it.
yeah.
Do
As such.
you
Oh, then
use
yeah,
a
it's
dildo?
pretty gay. If
What if
you're-
it's shaped like a horse dick?
All right,
then that's just hot.
Well, yeah,
Use
but like...
a dildo?
Brian, that's not the question.
Oh,
Don't ask that question, by the way. Don't worry about it.
no, of course not. So
Anyway.
get back to the question.
So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think if you don't enjoy sexual pleasure from it, then no, it's not gay.
I've asked like all of my friends this.
Yeah.
I'm the only person that says I don't think it's gay.
for
Your friends are fucking gay.
Yeah.
Chris is like, yeah, of course it is.
They're just trying to hide
of
their
course
own...
it
I just used his name by accident.
yeah. You mean
What, Chris?
Yeah.
He's on Burnt Game.
I forgot. Sorry, Chris is like a homophobe. He's afraid of being
I can
gay.
say Chris, Luke, and Jason.
Okay,
They've all
sorry.
been on
he's
episodes.
so afraid of being gay. He just constantly
He doesn't.
talks about
He doesn't
the
want to
girl
accept the
he's
fact that
with.
he's
I mean,
gay.
the girlfriend he
Chris,
has.
Chris, this is an open letter to Chris. I like barely talked to you a couple times. Just try it out. Try getting a dick in the ass and then get back to me.
Chris,
on that.
I'd be down.
This is a burnt game.
Chris,
burnt game
I would
is
like
a
to
gaming
recite a
channel.
quote by Josh.
Yeah.
It's not a quote, but it's basically
It's a
quote.
philosophy of him.
Josh once said that if he was gay, he would be dating Chris.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
But would
that
Chris
is
be
a-
dating you?
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a real question.
He would not. He would not.
Why?
I know Chris. He would want to be dominant in the relationship.
Are you not a dominant? Are you a dominant? Sorry.
I don't know. I believe I would be.
Maybe
Josh has
it's your
been in
masculine
no relationship.
size.
maybe you're a pal.
I've been in a relationship, thank you.
Josh.
Oh, that's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Josh.
Never sexual, so it
I'm not gonna say names or anything.
doesn't count in the context.
Josh. Josh, are you a power bottom? And someone who acts dominant outside of the bedroom, once they get in the bedroom, acts submissive.
I don't know. I've never been in the bedroom.
You've been in my bedroom. Actually, no, you haven't been in there yet.
I've been
Damn
in
it.
your bedroom.
You have.
Hopefully soon, though.
Yeah. I mean,
his bedroom.
you're welcome back to my house after you drop off Allie over here. I mean, I'm being serious. I just want to come back. I really don't care.
It actually, you are supposed to leave now. Actually, to be honest.
I'm gonna text my mother, ask her if I can stay later.
Yeah, let's get this hour-long podcast.
Because it's not going to snow.
Now, this is burnt game. So
Let's talk about games.
Yeah, games.
Is there
Get
any,
back to games.
is there any new games anyone's playing? Or no?
We're
I
looking.
have
We're
a
looking
game.
into. Seen trailers.
I started the first BioShock.
Did you actually?
I played
time.
I played most of BioShock Infinite. I haven't completed it. I'm gonna What are you shaking your head?
Well, honestly, it's my compared to BioShock, I like it less. So I'm like kind of like, yeah, it's okay.
What if
I'm giving you my seal of approval for
You don't
not
like
finishing
it?
BioShock Infinite.
Oh, okay.
I think I remember. Okay, I remember liking BioShock Infinite. I hated the DLC where you go back to like
Oh, the
Rapture.
underwater? Yeah.
That was. I remember just being like, no, this isn't
It just
good.
didn't make sense either.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
But no, the original. I do enjoy BioShock Infinite. I think BioShock's better though. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Those
No
are
problem.
good. Those are
No
good
problem.
games. Those are very good games.
Yeah, I really haven't gotten. I basically was like, I'm gonna play it, and then I like turned the PS3 on, and I barely played it. So
Yeah.
like, technically, I haven't started it, but
You're in the process. Of
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna have some fun. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's a good game.
And I've been told the ending is good. I don't know anything about the ending.
BioShock Infinite?
The first one.
Yep.
BioShock. Just
Very good.
BioShock.
It
Good.
certainly has an ending.
Yes, it is good.
I like it.
I recommend a few different games for you. I recommend, well, you in particular, you like the storyline more than fighting.
Yeah,
right?
you are silent because you're standing in the corner of the fucking room.
So,
Okay, come over
I have
here.
to get my doggo real quick.
Okay.
So you can set up on the back there.
yeah, that's where I should
That's my
be.
phono.
Here, you wanna?
Imperial
credits. Okay, I'm gonna recommend a game for you, or a few games for you. You like storyline, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of storylines are you into? Really, to be honest.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I
Okay.
don't know.
You like Skyrim. You like the fantasy aspect to it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. So, The Witcher Wild Hunt? Witcher 3 Wild Hunt?
I need games that I can play on PS3.
Okay. So that's harder. That makes it a lot harder.
I have a recommendation for you. It's not gaming though, because you like a lot of like fantasy stuff. I'd recommend finding games that are fantasy. Don't play them. Just look up information about them. Because like with the Elder Scrolls lore, there's actually a lot of like stuff that isn't in any of the games. It's actually really cool. And the same with Diablo. Like Diablo 3 I got into. I thought it was a cool game. But then like the actual lore of the universe is actually a lot cooler than the game itself, in my opinion. Like in Necromancy in that game, I think they learned Necromancy from like a serpent which just like guards the realm of man.
That was fucking awesome.
It's fucking cool.
really cool.
Wait, does this serpent have a name?
It does. I would have to look it up.
By any chance, is it Yggdrasil?
Yggdrasil? Who the fuck?
Yggdrasil?
Stop with Yig.
No, I'm not saying Yig. I'm saying the serpent on the Tree of Life.
Oh, I have no idea. What is it? The Necromancer deal. But yeah, I recommend just looking up lore more than anything else.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting pushed back again, I believe.
Is
I
it?
feel like this is incredibly boring for people to listen to.
It's
Like,
just a podcast.
no, I'm saying like just us talking about like play this game, and then this one.
Well, that's why you talk about what you hate in games, what you like in games, what you hate about the people who play games.
Okay.
So talk about the people who play the games.
My favorite part about games is like the 7 to 11-year-olds that play games and just yell at me for being bad at it.
Yeah, because you're terrible at games.
I love that part because like it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's I understand.
If you guys want, I can give a rant about Fallout 4.
Nope, don't you dare.
don't
That's
you like
one of my
Fallout 4?
literally my favorite game.
I think I should give a rant.
I'm obsessed with that game.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now.
loved Fallout 3, and I love Fallout New Vegas. They're both great games. They both have a lot of content in them. Why did you leave a pool stick on the ground? I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
You're an idiot. Fallout 4, it doesn't have enough content in the game. You can walk around the entire map, and there's like nothing to do.
Yeah,
I've been around the map. Well, I played the game for like 40 hours.
yeah.
I think partly just boost. I'm pretty sure all that was because of how much I loved Fallout 3 New Vegas. I bought it day one. I then bought it again to get the wrist mount. You know, like this old
Yeah.
plastic wrist thing. I was very disappointed with that too.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I got it, and it was not worth it. I don't know. The whole game was just a disappointment. There's nothing to do in the game. Like, the entire game is just, you just talk to one guy, and he's just, like, the majority of the side quests is just you talk to one guy, he's like, how about a settlement? How about a settlement?
Okay, all right.
Then factions. No. Then factions. There's other factions in the game. They pretty much just recycle the same missions. Like save this robot. Recover this artifact. Recover this artifact.
Okay, so that's why you don't talk to Preston Garvey, because he will send you to.
This wasn't Preston Garvey. This was every faction has the repeatable side missions.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What else should I do then?
Do everything else but that.
I did, and then I was bored, and that didn't take up any of my time.
I played for 40 hours. I've been playing. My save data is up to 4 days in like 26.
I'm saying 40 hours from the top of my head on
26
one save.
minutes.
I spent like a couple of days in total on that game, just straight playing. If you're gonna add them all up, did not have fun with it. I played like Fallout 3. I haven't done everything in the game, and I've started a new game about 1,000 times.
Yeah, Skyrim's the same with me. I've been playing that constantly. I've heard. Here's really good news. Bethesda has 2 games in the works right now, on the same level as Fallout and Skyrim. Two new games, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous too, because those are hard games to beat. Fallout 4, obviously, to him, was not. But Skyrim's really hard to beat, and if you're not continuing those series, that means they're making a new series, and it's going to be like that. If that's the case, I hope it's a sci-fi game, because I want to see Bethesda's take on sci-fi. In my opinion, I think it'd be pretty cool. But is it going to top those games, is my question.
I don't know if they're gonna do sci-fi.
This is like a foreign language to me because I don't like. I don't play games too much.
Yeah, you're
Bethesda
not.
is the
You're not
company that made
as
Skyrim.
into.
I play Pokemon.
Yeah, you're not
And
that
like
into the
we
gaming
couldn't
industry.
talk about Pokemon
Why?
Because we
you
don't.
guys wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I'd understand.
Well, okay.
Well, Allie needs to get involved anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Allie, time to put down the control.
So
My turn.
So Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yes.
Good games.
Yeah.
You play it again though, you realize there's a lot wrong with it.
Yes.
A lot wrong with them. For example, the HP bar, it takes like 20 minutes to go down. If you're on 1 health, it's like almost like, you get like unsure on whether or not you're gonna take the Pokemon down because it's so slow.
So the number 2 bar. Is,
No, the bar itself, it's just.
Oh, okay.
Like it doesn't like. That was like really bad. Like that's in Sun and Moon.
I'd like to point out, I did not play Sun and Moon. I have not played the last few Pokemon games,
Okay.
but I do know enough about them.
Okay, so, also throughout the entire game, throughout all the trailers, they were saying they were hinting at you going back to Kanto.
There's no service.
That's alright. Act like you thought you were good.
They were hinting at you going back to Kanto, and then at the end of Sun and Moon, spoiler alert, it doesn't really matter. It's been out for a while. If you haven't played Sun and Moon yet, this is your spoiler warning for the end of the game. Lily goes back to Kanto to help her mother. She's on a boat, and you say goodbye to her, and I'm pretty sure you step on the boat and then step off. They're just giving you a big middle finger, oh, you're not going to Kanto with these great graphics. No, you can't. And then they were also hinting at you going to Kalos, because there's so much that they haven't done with Kalos. They made a 3rd game of every generation except 6th gen, and they thought a lot of people were thinking the 3rd game is going to be with the 7th gen. It's going to be Sun and Moon is going to be the 3rd game for the 6th gen. And that'd be really cool. They didn't do it. They didn't do anything like that. Zygarde got a new form. Really cool. They didn't do anything with it. They just gave him a new form. They gave him 2 new forms. And they're really cool. I love them. But there's nothing. There's nothing there. Then, year later, actually 364 days later. I know that because Chris made a joke about it. He's like, they can't even wait a full year to get another Pokemon game.
Oh my god, damn. I'm getting out of here. Oh,
So a year later, we got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yes.
They fixed a lot of the mundane problems with Sun and Moon.
Ultra Sun and Moon compared to Sun and Moon, are they different storylines or are they the
I'll
same
get
thing?
to that. I'll get to that in 1 second. They fixed the HP bar. The HP bar, it takes half a second to go down. If you do well, if you OHKO a Pokemon 1-hit KO, it kills it. And it doesn't take a while to go down either. They fixed a little bit of the graphical errors. They fixed all that kind of stuff. They added in some new Pokemon. Want to know how many new Pokemon they added in?
How many?
4.
Ooh, that was my guess. 4 or 7.
This game had the least amount of Pokemon ever.
Oh, and those were like legendary too, weren't they?
Well, they're Ultra Beasts, which is like it's a mix. It's kind of like an in between normal and legendary, because they're extraterrestrial Pokemon.
So they're like mega evolutions.
No, Mega Evolution is it's like a new evolution of Pokemon. Ultra Beasts are literally like they're extraterrestrial.
Oh, I get it. So they don't change from a Pokemon to an Ultra Beast. Just Ultra Beasts are a different thing than Pokemon.
One thing that pisses me off too, one of the Pokemon isn't even released yet.
Oof.
That makes no sense.
And when did this game come out?
November, midway through November.
Jesus.
They've had enough time to release it. They
Man, I remember when Sun and Moon came out. That was Happy New Year.
by the way.
Oh yeah.
2018,
Happy
we
New
made
Year.
it. 2017.
I
was
remember
worst year
the
that's ever
first day when we got together, all of us, to play D&D, and that was the day Sun and Moon came out.
Yeah, and I was so excited.
You were so excited to get out of the session.
Yeah, because
get the
I
game.
didn't enjoy that too much, that first session.
Yeah, because I spent the entire time making everyone's character.
Yeah,
happened. That was a good time.
but for me to continue, sorry. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. If you don't play Sun and Moon, play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Phenomenal games by themselves. It's basically a reskin of Sun and Moon with like 2 extra characters and a modified story. I say modified incredibly loosely because instead of Lily's mother being... Don't hold my hand. Instead of Lily's mother being the villain, she's like helping you out in a way. She's helping you out in a villainous way. And like her plan doesn't really like... I don't think her plan takes off. And it's focused more on Necrozma, not on just a random Ultra Beast. And I like Necrozma. Necrozma's really cool. I could go into Necrozma for days, but I'm not going to. It has to do with alchemy.
Oh. Actually. Nice.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna stop so that like we can continue like talking amongst ourselves, because like I feel like I'm just hogging the podcast right now.
No, I feel like this conversation is very...
I feel like it's definitely... You're talking about gaming.
Podcasts consist of one person talking for 15 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll continue then.
You usually have a host if you are the host.
Yeah.
Personally, one of my favorite Pokemon came out of this gen, being Decidueye. I love Rowlet. I love Decidueye. I don't like Dartrix because, little known fact, and this isn't confirmed, it's a theory, but like, it's not like it's not like a game theory.
It makes so much sense as to why it might just be canon.
Yeah. Dartrix is a suicide joke in Pokemon.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
Because...
Which is entirely fucked up since we were talking about Logan.
Yeah, exactly. So, Rowlet is a really cute Pokemon. And then Dartrix, like, I'm pretty sure in the Pokedex it's like, it...
Oh, it like hurts itself,
Yeah.
right?
It'll keep its scars.
It'll keep its scars.
It won't like let the scars heal. So basically it'll like recut its scars. So that's the closest to like a Pokemon cutting itself. It already looks like it's a
And then Dartrix is a ghost type, right?
Decidueye is a ghost type.
Decidueye.
So Dartrix like it looks like a teenage Pokemon. It literally looks like a teenage bird.
Yeah.
And then
Decidueye.
and
It looks
then
like
yeah.
It looks like a Tommy.
Yeah, it really does, honestly. It has like the hair flip too.
Tommy being an elf in our D&D game.
Yes, thank you. And so you got that, and then Decidueye dies because with most ghost types, if they aren't a ghost type before, the Pokemon dies and like comes back as a ghost type. That's like the quote unquote
Which makes evolution really weird.
really fucked up because like you have to kill your Dartrix. And then, like, you get a Decidueye who's fucking badass.
Why didn't Gary's Rattata become a fucking ghost type then? You know that whole theory about killing Gary's Rattata?
I know. Rattata. And
Rattata.
Shut up.
Ricotta.
I love that cheese. And, yeah, I know about that.
Okay. For everyone who doesn't know, in the first game, you fight your first rival, Gary. He's a Rattata in the first fight.
It's not Gary in the game, might I just say. It's Blue.
What? Blue.
It's Gary's counterpart, like Red to Ash.
Yeah, so Red to Ash, Blue to Gary, whatever.
Thank you.
In the first
Sorry.
fight, he's got a Rattata.
Yeah.
In every other fight for the rest of the game with Blue, there's no Rattata.
Well, can I just, like,
Yeah,
sew
yeah,
it up
yeah.
a little bit? First couple of fights, he has the... he has the Rattata for the first fight. He has Eradicate on the SSN. And the theory...
Which is the second fight?
I think so.
Probably.
Second or third.
Second or third.
With the Rattata, I think it's the second. Or with the Raticate. And the Raticate... The theory goes, like, he gets stuck on the SSN without any healing, which is stupid because, like, the closest door to you is someone who will heal your Pokemon for free. And so you have him just like, I don't know what to do with my fainted Pokemon, and then it dies. And then the next time that you see him, he's in the Pokemon Tower, which is like a gravesite for Pokemon in Lavender Town.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like, he plays it off like he's looking for Cubone, but the theory goes he's just hiding that, and he's actually burying Raticate. But, to be honest, and I know I'm going to sound cringy saying this, Game Theory did a very good video on this, proving why it is wrong.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, it's actually a really good theory.
You don't sound cringy by saying that. Game Theory's bad theories are the cringy ones. The good ones are good.
Yeah.
Like I like the one about Duck Season, the game that came out a few months ago. It's
Duck Season?
It's a VR game based on Duck Hunt for the NES.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a horror game.
What?
Oh, yeah.
that game.
No, it's really weird.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, basically, it starts. You play as a kid. Your mother rented this game, Duck Season, for the day.
and you think it's like the old-fashioned
Yeah,
game.
you think it's
like,
just
nice.
like a funny little like hook into the game to play Duck Hunt in VR. And so you play the game. You can play the game just fine, and nothing happens. At the end, your mother's like, I would have just shot that annoying dog. So you go back and play the game again, and you shoot the dog. That's where things get terrifying.
Oh.
The dog, throughout, so every level of Duck Hunt takes an hour outside of the game, in the real game
I got
world.
you. There are like three levels.
Yeah, there's
of the...
where you are, where your
Yeah.
character is, and the game.
I got you.
So your character, an hour is going by between each level. There's like 7 levels. And each time, like, you can look around your living room, see your mom doing shit. The last time, things happened beforehand, and you realize the dog has come out of the game and is watching you.
This sounds like a creepypasta.
No, it's actually
really-
kind of creepy.
Yeah, and it could be a creepypasta.
It could be
really.
a creepypasta.
It's fucking terrifying.
But, like, I think one of the first times you see it, it's stolen a camera. And it's filming you.
Oh, I don't like that.
And you can see it,
Yeah,
the
Camden-
recording on your
Camden
TV.
would
Camden, you were
fucking
just
flip
talking
out.
about that like a little while ago, right?
What?
You were like recorded in your house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, though.
No, my
Alcohol.
my
There.
parents were worried my brother was gonna take alcohol, so they put up a camera like over by the alcohol, and they told me about it. And I have a thing against being recorded, so like I kind of freaked out and just kind of told them to get rid of it. And
You
luckily
think
they
Big
did.
Brother was watching you?
Big Brother? No, Big Brother was the person they were trying to watch.
Oh.
Oh!
Got him, Jeff.
But so,
Oh.
throughout the game,
Oh,
like,
no.
you can pick up small things, like small details. Like, at one point, a big bag of dog food shows up in the kitchen. And, like, you can't walk around, but you can look around.
Yeah.
It's like a stereotypical 80s home.
It's a VR game. You
Yeah.
can't really walk around, but you can look as
And-
much as you'd like.
There are news reports and shit that show up every so often between levels that show like, there's been a serial killer running around murdering families.
It's a dog!
And they haven't been able to catch it.
Yeah.
And so, after the 7th level, everything is dark. It's nighttime by that point. And you can't find your mother, and very creepy music's playing. and like there's like some sort of thing going on the TV. Then the lights in the kitchen turn on. Your mother's dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Beforehand, the level after you shoot the dog, I think, like immediately after, the break in between, your mother says, "Honey, have you seen the knife?" And I think that is the most clever foreshadowing ever. I love that so much.
And it is a really good game. It really is.
Then you have an in-game boss fight with the dog, like in the video game, and it's the coolest shit. And there are 7 endings to this game.
Excuse the vacuum upstairs.
Yeah, if you can hear it. But there are seven endings to this game. Yeah, I can't pick up the vacuum. But so the true one is when you shoot the dog, and like. So, the dog has come out of the TV, and basically your little, like, SNES blaster works, and it shoots like lightning. And you have to shoot the dog as it's, like, walking up to you with a big-ass fucking knife.
Oh.
And it's, like, terrifying because you are in the shoes of, like a 4-foot tall, at most, child.
And what's this game
This
called
dog
again?
is, like, 6 feet tall. It's called Duck Season.
Oh, that's really creepy.
And it's got, like, glowing red... It looks like an animatronic costume.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does give you a Five Nights at Freddy's feel.
I want to look up the picture of the dog.
Yeah, look up Duck Season Dog. And Game Theory did a really good video about how the dog is the kid's father. And, like, it sounds stupid. But, like, watching the game and, like, picking up on a bunch of shit, it makes more sense. Like, the dad isn't there. There's also a picture of the mother, the kid, and the dog in the house, when every other picture in the house has the dad in it.
Oh my god, that's really creepy.
Well, let me see the picture you're looking at. Yeah.
Send me that pic so I can put it on screen.
Yeah, send in that picture.
It's a podcast.
So?
You could still do that.
Yeah, it has to have video. I'm going to be playing the game anyway, so I'll put the picture
That's
up on the
true.
screen.
Yeah. So, that's one of the endings. You shoot the dog, and it, like, explodes.
This
And
this
then
podcast
you
won't
call the police on your phone, and then you just decide to hang up, I guess. And then you run away from home. You bury your mother and run away from home. Another ending is the dog kills you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Another ending is you get trapped in the game
That's a really funny one.
as the avatar.
What do you
As,
mean?
like, the avatar.
Oh, as the thing that's shooting. Okay.
Yeah. Or as the dog, I guess, in a way. But, one of the other endings, I don't know exactly why, but it's called the nuke ending. And, like, you just get lost in a white nothingness, and the dog shows up, walks over to you, like, you see the kid, like, kneeling on the ground, like, crying,
Yeah.
and the dog walks on screen. And then the logo, like, the people who made it, their logo comes up over it. Thing is, this is VR. You look around, the dog's comforting you.
Like a dad would.
Yeah. That's one of
But
the...
do you do real good, Derek?
Shut up, you're gonna get monetized.
Yeah, I want you to know that
Demonetized.
this podcast won't be coming out till next Monday.
Why?
Because that's when I get the good editing gear, and I want to save the podcast for your channel to have good editing, so I don't.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure.
So
By the way.
that's 4 days from
did
now.
we
if you don't
mention
understand.
Bryan is the editor for Burnt Game? If you guys have started to see just random videos popping up, he's doing some tests on editing. And there's still, like, some little things that, like, I want to, like, sit down and, like, not edit with him, because that'd be really annoying.
Not really. It's all right.
But close,
I
close
get what
to
you
edit with you.
Conceptualize together.
Yeah. Figure out how to make stuff pop, I guess.
Fornicate together.
So,
Okay, that's a little.
well, I mean,
I mean, yeah,
that's just Sundays.
Yeah.
that's happening Saturday.
You got so little XP, Brian.
Huh? I'm not talking about
You
this.
can't talk about the game.
All right, we've got a minute left. 30 seconds, actually.
All right.
So do your sign off.
We should wrap this up. Hope you guys liked it. That was with the dastardly Camden. the amazing Allie and Bryan,
All right.
and me. If you want to see more on the channel, well, you're already here, so feel free.
Bye-bye.
Bye.